What's up guys, and welcome to a new video here on this channel, and today I'm gonna edit your photos. So I asked you guys on Instagram to send me your photos for me to edit, and thank you for all your submissions. They were all amazing. I tried to edit every single one of them, and I think I did. I think I edited all of your entries. Some of you sent a bunch of photos, but I just picked one that I liked the best, and I'm gonna show you how I edited them. Alright, so I'll show you what I got. I got this picture here. Thank you so much for sending it in. And I will bring it into Photoshop and I'll show you guys what I did. So I decided to crop it 4x5, just like here. So next thing I did, I brought the highlights down. Then I did some retouching on her face. So if we check here the skin retouch before and after. Then I decided to do a little bit of coloring. It's a little bit faded, so I decided to do a gradient map, make it a little bit more warmer. And by this point I was like, this looks like, you know, like a vintage photo. So I decided to go for this vibe and maybe add some grain. I'm gonna put some filter on it that you can download that actually online. It's called Film Dust Textures, and you just gotta drag it in. Then you scale it up so it overlaps your whole picture. Alright, and then you go to the blending modes and you go to screen, which will eliminate all the blacks. So you're left with the white filter that you want. The next one I chose was this one. Thank you so much for sending in it. I love this picture. It's really cool composition on this one. I like it. I decided to go for like a moody vibe. So here I put one of my moody presets on it actually, and now I just did some retouching again with frequency separation and little dodge and burn. Then I was like, it's still like it doesn't have enough contrast, doesn't have enough color, so I used the curves layer. You can see it makes some S curves with all the red, green, and blue, and you get a little bit more contrast like this. Then I wanted it to look even more moody, so I made a gradient map with green and yellow. Take this, see, it looks like from a movie scene now. And then a little bit more curves, you know, to give it that extra pop. Might be a little bit too much. You can always go here and lower the opacity of your layers. And then I decided this could use some filters too. So I added some grain, I added a vignette, so I made the corners darker, and this is how it turned out. I decided to make her skin a little bit more to the purple side because I didn't really like the skin tone. And then I added another layer, like another filter from the, you know, from my film dust filters. That's it. Thank you so much for sending in your photo. The next one was this photo right here. So for this one I added again my moody preset, my dark moody preset, and this is how it looks. So you did a little bit of skin retouch and then decided I'm gonna pop it a little bit with a little bit more contrast. Did with the curves again, with the S curves for all of them like we did before, and then I used another gradient map and a little bit more curves, and then I added a little bit of sun in the left corner because the light hits her from this angle. I'm gonna show you how I do that. So you just make a new layer, right? And then you go to, this is the gradient tool. You go here and then you just pick any color you like I want to make it like the sun. So that's why I chose this yellow orange color, and you want to make sure the other side is transparent, there's nothing. Click OK, and then you can drag this anywhere you want. And I want it, oh my god, I want it to go from the top down to her face, just like this. And then you release it, and there you go, you have the sun. And this is obviously way too much, so we're gonna change the blend mode to soft light. It's gonna incorporate really well into the picture. And then you can change the opacity if it's still too much. And that's it, we're done. Thank you so much for sending in your picture. All right, then we have one of my friends. I mean, it's already perfect, you know what I mean? I didn't really have to do anything with it. I added another preset, my Moody AF preset. And this is how it looks like. Then I did some, like, I want this to look like sunny and warm, and you know, I don't want it to be too green for this one. So I just did here some skin retouch, some frequency separation, and some dodge and burn. Really didn't have to do much here. I added some highlights with the dodge tool in her here, which makes it like pop a lot more. So this is really cool thing you can do. Like, check here without and with. It like gives it more, it just looks fuller and more alive, if you ask me. Let's do some grading. I did some curves to give it a little bit more contrast. A gradient map, this time, what colors? This time a little bit of green and orange on the other side. This is actually too much. And then I did some here eye sharpening, and that's it. All right, next up is this lovely picture. It's probably at a playground. I hope you took it like before all this madness happened, because they are all closed now, with a nice sunset in the background. You can still see the sun setting. It's almost red. All I did for this one was add my preset, the Moody Sky for this one. So this is how it looks like. It looks much more alive, and you can see like everything of her now. Then we have this one, really cute picture that, I don't know if it's a selfie. The window here from the side is coming in. It has some nice highlights here. It's well lit. First thing I did, I added again my Moody AF preset to this one. I like how this green bottle, or I don't know if it's a bottle. Then I did some retouching again, frequency separation, and some dodge and burn. And that's it. Thank you. It was a pleasure. Next up, we got this lovely picture shot on an iPhone 11. I didn't do much on this one either. I added again the Moody preset, and then did just some skin retouching, and yeah, that's it. That's all I did for this one. Thank you so much for sending it in. I really love to edit yours. I love how the colors kind of now match. All right, next one. This actually, my sister sent this to me. This is one of my photos. She was like, I'm gonna send a photo to you because you take forever to edit it. So we took this at sunset, just up our house. I put some Gänseblümchen, I don't know what's that in English, on her face. Yeah, it's cute, you know? Yeah, it's cute. So yeah, I edited it, and this is how it turned out. The last one, ladies and gentlemen, is this one. This was the only raw picture I got sent, so I was really happy because it's like underexposed, which is perfect because we can bring out the details by lifting the shadows here. So I was really excited to edit this. And also we have here a sunset in the background, which is always pretty. I think we can get a little bit more detail out of the sky here. A little bit more blue, and there's even some red up here. And yeah, brighten her up a little bit, retouch her skin, and let's go. Alright, so you can see what this already does. I just lifted the shadows a little bit, played a little bit with the curves, and dropped the highlights. And you can see it's already much better. We get more details in the sky. You can see everything of her now clearly. Still not quite happy with the colors. Maybe it can be a little bit. Let's see. Let's add some green and yellow gradient map. There you go. That looks pretty cool. And then I'm like, it's still, I don't know, it's kind of too green, so make it a little purple and do a little bit of skin retouch. And there we go. That is the finished picture, and that is all of the pictures that I edited. Thank you so much for sending it in. If you guys are interested in purchasing my presets, like if that's something you would like to have, let me know, because then I will do it. They're not available yet, but I kind of thought about it, and if you guys want it, I will do it, you know? So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.